my name is Olivia Vega and I'm from Queens, New York, and I enjoy photography, traveling the world, and I go to Xavier. This is my good hair story. One of my first memories of my natural hair story would be when I was little and everybody would tell me I would look nicer with lighter hair or straighter hair, and getting a blowout by the Dominicans would fix my hair problems and I wouldn't have to brush it so long and I wouldn't have to do so many things to it. So I used to remember asking my mother all the time, I want to go get a blowout, I want to get my hair straightened like yours, I want to just do something different. I would get twists and blowouts and everything, periodically, not all the time. But I would hate when people would say, your hair, we can't play with it because it's too difficult, it's too tangled, it takes too long to get detangled. And I would sit there and my aunt would brush my hair and she would tell me, sit still, beauty hurts, but you'll get through it. And well, I'm not tender-headed anymore, but I definitely love my curls a lot more now because I've started to recognize that this is what I have, and flat hair doesn't really do much for me. It's pretty, but not for long. My curls are me. They help me express myself, so I enjoy them. When it comes to my hair, I think one of the things that I love the most is the fact that depending on the day or depending on the weather, the curls may look different. There'll be days where I feel like a wet dog and that's not always my favorite, but then there's times where I have like this really full frizzy afro that just makes me feel more in my skin and more in touch with my roots and where I come from. And even though I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban, I definitely relate to Dominicans, and this poet that definitely said that the one thing about Dominicans is, yes, we're very good at blowing and pulling the kink out of your hair to be able to straighten it, but why erase what we were given? And so I really try and live by that at this point, whether it's buying new products and playing with different types of styles or the smells and the scents, because natural hair stuff, we be smelling real good walking down the street. But I mean, I've just learned to love it and to just try and keep it different. When you have straight hair, everybody's the same, but when you can learn to express yourself through the way that it just falls, or the way that you can wrap it up or do whatever with it, I kind of enjoy that much more. So even though I've started to really enjoy my curly hair, and I mean, my mom was always the person to be like, don't straighten your hair, just enjoy it. She never let me dye my hair, and for a while I'd be like, well, why not? I just want blonde streaks like everybody else. And she was just like, no, there's people that pay for hair like yours. Why would you want to take that away from yourself and be like everybody else? And so that really spoke to me, especially because now, seeing that I take care of my hair and love the way that my hair looks, I've seen my little brothers decide that they're gonna grow out their hair and do that and dare to be different. And so for me, I think the biggest struggle is just having to listen to yourself, because no matter what, there'll be people that come up to me and be like, oh, but you look so much prettier with straight hair, or you can pass for a white girl with straight hair. But why do I want to do that? I'm Afro-Latina and I'm very proud of it, and I love my rizos. What is good hair? The hair that's on top of your head, the hair that grows on your arms, the hair that grows on you. And even if it doesn't grow on you, whatever makes you feel more in touch with yourself and helps you express yourself and that you enjoy yourself more, that's what good hair is. I mean, there's that old Spanish saying, pelo bueno, pelo malo, good hair versus bad hair. And at least in the Spanish community, they always pit people against each other. Well, why would two black people want to get married, or two Afro-Latino people want to get married? Think about your children. What am I thinking about? I mean, they're going to have whatever God makes them to have. Why would I worry about different physical things instead of just enjoying myself and my life and what comes out of it? So that's what good hair is. Even though it's 2018 and everybody's talking about, yeah, be who you are and be more in touch with you, and they have all these movements about, just owning yourself and, the Me Too movement and this, that, and the other, but then there's still people that will degrade who you are and what you are. And so I've seen it really prominent in my little brother. He is gonna be 15 in a couple of weeks, and so he's of course that little kid that's in high school, and he's trying to make friends, he's trying to fit in, and he has these beautiful blonde, like strawberry blonde Shirley Temple curls, and they were longer than mine, and they were perfect. And all of the boys, I guess, just got into his head and was like, you know, you have hair like a girl, and why would you want to have hair so long, and you should wear it in a ponytail, and you should put it in a bun, and man buns are in, and you should shave the sides, and this, that, and the other. And I've seen this little boy that was so happy and bubbly within himself, especially as a child, whether it was being colorful and artistic and just owning himself and being who he is. And then, you know, all of a sudden he decided he was gonna go to a barbershop and shave the entire back of his head, and has this little patch of curls because he cut everything else off, and he's just miserable. And I just don't understand why people could let other people taint their happiness anymore, especially when it comes to being who you are and what you are and what you were born with. I mean, who cares if boys have long hair? Who cares if boys have beautiful curls? I mean, even though all the girls wanted to play in his hair, all the boys would make fun of him because the girls were always touching him. But you know what? Why? It's your hair, enjoy it, and stop letting other people taint your happiness. And so, I really hope he finds himself again, because that little mushroom top thing going on is not working.